Hey yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, and I'm just gonna hop straight into it. I'll be honest with y'all, I've been lazy as fuck. I lost the grind, bruh. And then I was like, fuck it, I can't think of any video ideas to make of. And then I kinda just slept on it, and I slept on it, and now it's been like 3 months, bruh. What can I say? I'm not gonna make excuses. I was lazy as fuck. And life caught up to me, so now I'm gonna try and stay ahead of it. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like, oh, I'm coming back with like a full-time schedule or something like that. Nah, I'm not gonna make any promises like that. I'm not gonna say anything like that. I don't want to be a typical YouTuber. I'll just say I'm gonna make more videos. I'm gonna try and make more videos. And if they do well, they do well. If they don't do well, at least I'm talking about shit that I want to talk about. So, getting in today's video, I want to talk about the absolute state of the internet right now and all the shit that I've missed recently while I've been away. So, if you can look at this video kind of like a Mr. Void catching up on the bullshit type deal. Let's jump straight into it. And like and subscribe, share the video. Please guys, it helps a fuckload. That's right, we passed the 8 seconds mark. YouTube won't demonetize this video. Who am I kidding? I don't have monetization on this channel. But yeah, I'll talk about YouTube later on in this video. Let's get straight into it. First things first, we have to look at the biggest cesspool of degeneracy besides Twitter. I mean, I don't even want to talk about Twitter. Just thinking about Twitter pisses me off. That's why I can't even talk about it. Like, just fuck that platform. Like, let's be straight. Let's be honest. But the next level of degeneracy has to come from TikTok. And I would want to talk about the absolute degeneracy that's going on there right now. I'm not talking about the cringe dances and the bitches shaking their asses. Yeah, it's fucking what you expect from TikTok at this stage. You expect that bullshit. But the absolute absurdity of some of those people that are coming out on TikTok filming the guy dying in front of the Starbucks, thinking it's a meme, like it's a fucking joke, bro. Homie's trying to play it off like, oh, that's how I handle stressful situations. My brother in Christ, phone the fucking 911, bro. That's how to focus on a fucking terrible situation. Not to pull out your phone and start making TikToks, bro. And then the other motherfucker that decides, oh, I'm gonna start eating food in front of the homeless. And then when he goes back, he pretends, oh, I'm sorry, guys, I was gonna give him food. Shut the fuck up, bro. These guys are the fucking worst of the worst human beings out there, bro. And TikTok gives people like this a voice. This is why I fucking hate TikTok. This is why I don't like TikTok. But they're not the subject that I want to talk about for TikTok. The subject that I want to talk about for TikTok is that they're straight up trying to get it banned. Now, yes, I do think TikTok is a flight risk. Don't get me wrong. And I think that people like the two that I just fucking explained don't deserve a platform, don't deserve some fucking square to show off their absolute idiocy. And that's what TikTok literally is a platform to show off your idiocy. But at the end of the day, we should have the choice of what we want to watch and what we don't want to watch, right? It should be your choice to think, wow, this is a platform of degeneracy that I don't want to participate in, and then you don't participate in it, like myself. But if you think, wow, TikTok is really cool because they've shown me a lot of cooking videos that I use to help cook for my family once in a while, it's a pretty good platform, then you should keep it. You see, there's arguments to be made for both sides of the cringe and the stupidity. Yes, of course, but there's also arguments to be made of fucking creators that are actually putting in good work, good effort into something that is meaningful for their community, right? And it's like that on every platform. That's why I don't think it should be straight up banned. And let's be honest, that guy was kind of a Chad in that Senate hearing. He had all the right answers, bro. Let's be real. So, no, I don't think TikTok should be banned. Do I think that it's terrible and you shouldn't participate in it? Yes. If you see value in it, go right ahead though. That's my opinion on TikTok. Now hear me out. We've had problems on YouTube for the longest fucking time at this stage. And recently, I won't lie, it seems like it's gotten worse, it seems like it's gotten better. I don't really know how to explain it. They changed the rules where you couldn't swear within the first 8 seconds or you get demonetized. And they've been screwing some creators out of like a 20 million play button, because some big corporations got a 20 million play button, but big YouTubers didn't, so they complained. I guess I can see where the novelty comes in about it. I just don't really have a stake in it. I don't really give a fuck too much about it. So that's my opinion on YouTube right now. Honestly, I think if you want a good social media platform, there's not one that I can single out and say, okay, this one is really good, this one is really nice. I just think YouTube right now is a great place to build a community and find a creator that's really catering to what you want. Except YouTube Shorts. Fuck YouTube Shorts, bro. The comedy on there is fucking ass, and the level of fucking video quality is so low.
Actors.
So next I'm going to be talking about Rumble, and more notably Adin Ross, to be fair, because he's probably their biggest... he's their biggest creator on that platform, let's be honest. After Adin decided to go nuclear after hanging out with Andrew Tate for a few months, which, let's be honest, kind of a W, kind of an L. You can have an either way opinion about it. Don't really care. He's changed up his style and his attitude a lot, and I think to a lot of, especially young men, it could be considered a good thing. To a lot of young men, it could also be considered a bad thing. I think that pandering to this new demographic is always gonna be fruitful for the creators, as we've seen Andrew Tate do, as we've seen Adin Ross do, as we've seen IShowSpeed do. They make money, and they put their name out there just by showing these young men what life can be like and what they think of life and how they should portray themselves in life. So I definitely think that people like this are perfecting the art form of making people feel like, oh, this creator was made for me, you know, this creator was speaking the truth that I wish I could speak. So I respect that, I won't lie. But I'll be honest with you, I think that Adin Ross has just kind of lost the plot at this stage. He's trying too hard to be something that he really isn't, you know. And I think that if he just admitted, hey, maybe I'm not this guy, I don't think he should go back to what he was, don't get me wrong. But I think that Rumble has now given him too much freedom, if that makes sense. Where he's got the money, he's got the house, and he's got the name to... He doesn't even need to self-govern himself anymore. Or he's gotten to the stage where Andrew Tate is his self-governing voice. If Andrew Tate told him to jump in a fire, he would say when, where, and what time. You know what I'm trying to say? And I think that that's bad for anyone, not just creators, but anyone in general. And the problem with Rumble is they'll kind of accept it as long as they know he's their cash cow, you know? So they'll let him do whatever the fuck he wants. And I agree with free speech, don't get me wrong. I think that free speech is right and you should be able to do what you want. But if you have a demographic of mostly children, you shouldn't be bringing up Pornhub on live. You know what I'm trying to say? You shouldn't be have bitches twerking on live, you know? And then he'll come out and say, oh, this is not haram, I don't beat my meat. Yeah, but then why do you show off degeneracy and then blame other people for being degenerates, you know? It's kind of like Sneeko coming out and saying, oh, he's a beta, he's a cuck. I don't like Hassan. I like Charlie, don't get me wrong, but I don't like Hassan. But it's the same type of deal, right? Is just because you have a different opinion to me doesn't mean that we can't get along, right? And fuck, I think I've just completely lost the plot. Adin Ross needs a leash. He needs to stop dick riding Andrew Tate so hard. That's what I'm trying to say. Rumble needs to leash that man in just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's where I was going with that. Honestly, while making and editing this video, I've kind of realized I've missed a lot of things that truly interest me on the internet. I've missed a lot of topics that I could have probably made some pretty interesting videos about, actually, but I never thought that I could do a good enough job to talk about it in a way like Charlie or fucking Sensitive Society or what's that other guy, Jamari could really talk about it. But to be fair, it's not about how good you can talk about things, right? This is kind of just a section of me fucking pandering about myself and my experiences. So if you're not interested in what's been happening in this channel recently and in my life, then feel free to click away now. Please just like and subscribe before you do that. Anyways, I think that it's pretty important, especially in modern day times, to always have a positive outlook of yourself and what you do, what you can provide, what level you can bring to the table. Because obviously, I do truly believe that, man, this video is probably not as good as somebody like Charlie's or Jamari's, right? But I think that my video, my opinion, has its own place. I shouldn't be looking at it as a place of, wow, they can do it better, wow, they can say it better than me. It's not about who can say it better than who. It's about giving out your opinion about a situation, not giving out what other people think of this situation. Yes, I do value their opinions, and yes, I got a lot of my ideas through their content. I won't even begin to deny that. I can't begin to deny that. But I think that my opinion has a pretty valid place, as everyone should value their own opinion, right? You can't just forget about your own opinion and think, oh, I'm irrelevant. Yes, I probably am irrelevant in the grand scheme of things, right? But it's not supposed to be about irrelevancy, right? It's supposed to be about, this is my channel and this is the way that I look at the world. This is the way that I see things. So I think that I'm kind of just adding this little monologue on at the end as a message to myself that I shouldn't think about life as, oh, they can do it better than me, why should I try? I should look at life as, I think we should all look at life as, what can I offer society? Not what does society have that's better than me already. And I think that at the end of the day, that's truly what matters, is that if I can provide somebody with entertainment, even if it was for a few seconds, then at least I'm putting something out there that somebody is willing to watch. Even if it's just my fucking brother and my sister from halfway across the world, somebody is enjoying my content, you know? I think that's truly what matters, is believing in yourself and thinking, I might not be the best today, I might not be the best tomorrow, hell, I might never be the best, but at least I'm putting something out there that I truly believe in, that is my true thoughts, and I hope that other people can listen to what I have to say and think, wow, this guy actually makes some pretty decent points, besides all the memeing and the joking, because I do that a lot. I say a lot of stupid, silly stuff, I do agree, but I feel like we all have a valuable opinion to somebody else, and we should try and find other people that not necessarily only agree with you, because if you only find people that agree with you, you live in an echo chamber, right? And nobody wants to really live in an echo chamber. I personally don't want to live in an echo chamber. I'm sure people do want to live in an echo chamber, but I think that that is an unhealthy way to have an argument. If you talk to somebody and they flat out will not be friends with you or not communicate with you anymore because you share a different opinion to them that is not, let's say, government sanctioned or fucking widely known, then you're wrong. I don't agree with that. That is not the truth. We can still be friends. Like I said earlier in the video, I don't like Hassan. I really don't. I'll agree with that. I don't like his opinion. But that doesn't mean I hate him as a person. That doesn't mean I'm going out of my way to never talk to him again. Not like I've ever spoken to him. But that's just an example that a lot of people know, right? Is if you don't agree with somebody politically, religiously, maybe at the same level of their life or what they do for a job, that doesn't mean they're necessarily wrong. That just means that you don't agree with them. And like this iDub situation that's recently going on, I think that he's a simp, he's a cuck, yes, but I think this because he could come out earlier on in his career and he made an absolute career out of shitting on people. And now that somebody's shitting on him, he turns around and he can't take it. And he said, oh, I'm trying to distance myself from this. You started this. You built this culture. And then you come out and disagree with this culture. You reap what you sow. You sow what you reap. Oh my god, I just completely fucked up my own speech now. Never mind, guys. I hope that somebody got some value out of what I had to say there, and that it wasn't completely just an unhinged rant into the void. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna sign off. I need to go get something to drink. My mouth is hella thirsty now. Have a good one, guys, and yeah, that's Mr. Void out. Peace.